Welcome back, and now we are in program mode, as you can see here. This is where we create sounds. Yeah, and this is what we do here. First of all, we go to the Basic tab, and here you can choose from oscillator modes, single, double, and drums. Yeah, we do not want to make drums, so forget about the drums. The single and the double mode are interesting for us. First of all, what means single, what means double mode? Single mode means you have one oscillator. One oscillator can hold one sound at a time. If you hit a key, you just hear one sound. If you choose the double mode, you have two oscillators. Each oscillator can hold one sound. Yeah, and you can hear two sounds at one time if you hit one key. Yeah, because we want to have two sounds, we choose the double mode. Yeah, then down here you have the Prog Basic tab and the Voice Assign mode. What means Voice Assign? You can choose from poly and mono. Poly means if you hit 2, 3, 4 or as many keys as you want, you hear as many sounds as you hit keys. Yeah, that's it. In mono mode, you just hear one sound at a time. If you hold one key and press another, you just hear the new sound. Yeah, and for lead sounds, yeah, you just don't want to have more than one sound at a time, and you choose, yeah, most times you will choose mono mode. And the second thing is the snarling pig sound is very deep, and if you have if you mix up many deep sounds, it just sounds like crap. Okay, and yeah, to avoid this, we just take mono mode in the Voice Assign, so we just can hear one sound at one time. Okay, this is all we do in the Basic tab. Now we change to the Oscillator and Pitch tab. Here you can choose from different sounds for the two oscillators, Oscillator 1 and Oscillator 2. Yeah, there are different banks you can choose sounds from, the ROM and the ROM banks. The ROM banks are the stock ROM banks from the M3 or the M50 or whatever Korg workstation you use. These are the sounds that are delivered with the workstation and that are burned into ROM. Okay, and the ROM section you'll find the ROM samples. These are the samples you created yourself or you loaded yourself, whatever. Yeah, because we want to use just a sample from the ROM, from the built-in sounds from the Korg M50, we choose the ROM, and we just want to hear mono sound, and we choose the mono bank. Then we can click here and have the possibility to choose from all the multi-samples in the M3. Yeah, more than 1,000 different sounds, and we just want one of them. You can choose a category. We just want a single wave. And as the snarling pig is very aggressive and harsh, it seems to be a good idea to have a saw sound in it, because it is very aggressive, but it's not that extreme aggressive, so it might also be a good idea to have a square sound. The M50 has a super cool sample. This is the saw plus square minus EXP multi-sample. There you have a saw and a square wave at the same time. We choose this one here. Yeah, for the Oscillator 2, the second sound, you also can choose from the 4 banks. We'll choose again the ROM mono bank, and again a single wave. Now we want a pulse wave, which gets mixed up with the saw and the square wave. We choose this pulse 10% minus MX12 multi-sample, and yeah, this is what we have. We have two sounds, one in Oscillator 1, one in Oscillator 2. They are equally mixed up together, and yeah, this sounds like this. Yeah, basically two sounds at the same time. This is all we do here at the Oscillator and Pitch tab. Yeah, and then we go to the filter tab. What means filter? As the name says, it filters something out. Because we have here sounds, it filters sounds out, or frequencies of sounds. Yeah, we have different types of filters. Low-pass filters, LPFs, high-pass filters, HPFs, band-pass filters, notch filters, different types of filters. What means basic? For example, what is a low-pass filter? As the name says, low-pass filter lets low-frequency pass and cuts high frequencies out. On the other side, the high-pass filter lets high frequencies pass and cuts low frequencies out. What we want to hear here is a basic, more deep sounding sound. So we want to cut the high frequencies out. For that, we'll take a low pass filter, which lets the low frequencies pass. Here in the routing, you can choose from different routing. We choose the signal mode. That means you have the signal that goes through the low pass filter, which enters the low pass filter and leaves the low pass filter. On the end, you have only low frequencies, and the high frequencies are cut out. The filter 2 is for the second oscillator. Also here we choose the single routing and also a low pass filter because we want to cut the high frequencies out of the pulse wave. Down here you can choose the filter 1 and filter 2 tab. You can set up the filters. Filter 1 is for oscillator 1. What you can do here, the frequency means the frequency from where on the high frequencies are cut off. I'll simply show how it sounds if we change the value here. As you can hear, the high frequencies get lost if this value is less than now. We don't want to cut off everything, just a little bit, so we take a value around 85, which just cuts the very high end of the frequencies. The other values are as in stock, and we go to the filter 2 tab. This is for the pulse wave for oscillator 2. Even also here we can change the frequency, and we also take a value around 85, 86. That's it. So now we have the two sounds, and they are cut in the heights. That's what we want to do with the filter. Now we go to the amp and EQ page. Amp means just amplifier. Its task is to control the loudness of the sound. On the level, with a level here, you can choose how loud the oscillator 1 is. Now you have no oscillator 1. Now it's full there. I'll just take around 100 and turn the drive a bit up. The drive means the distortion of the sound. It sounds harsher if you put the drive a bit up. This is cool. The same thing with amplifier 2 for oscillator 2. Here, take the drive a bit up, not as much. Here you can hear it. It just distorts the sound a bit. Okay, this is everything we want to do on the amp and EQ page. We jump to the LFO page. We let everything like it is in stock. We don't use the low frequency oscillator that much here. Yeah, all the other tabs. We don't use all the other tabs, especially the IFX, the insert effects, the master and total effects, because the effects routing will be done in the combi mode where we have all the programs together. Okay, that's it for the first program. I'll save it, and yeah, we'll start with the second sound in a moment. Okay, here we're back in program mode, and we'll design the second sound for the Snarling pig. Okay, first of all, we go to the basic tab, and this time we choose the single mode. We want just one sound at one time. Then down here in the prog basic, in the voice design mode, we choose again mono. Then we choose here mono legato, which means, yeah, just the musical legato. Yeah. It's just legato, playing legato, that it flews, that one sound flews over in another, or something like that. Yeah, mono mode is set to normal, priority is set to last. That means that the last key you hit is the key you hear. Okay, if you hold 3 keys and hit another, you hear the new sound of the new key. That's it. Okay, this is all we do in basic tab, and now we change to oscillator and pitch tab. Here you can choose the multi-sample. Again, we take the ROM mono bank and choose a sample from the single wave category. Now we take a pulse wave again. This one, the pulse minus 0.8% pulse wave, and this sounds like that. Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is all we do on the oscillator and pitch tab. We go to the filter. Here we take again a single filter, and again a low pass filter because we want to cut the high frequencies out. Down here we can set up the filter. We take again a value around the 85, like in the first program. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Then you have this resonance level, which, yeah, how should I say it? Which amplifies the cutoff frequency. I don't know. I'll just show you how it sounds, and you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, and here it's yeah. Okay. You'll see what I mean. It yeah, it amplifies the cutoff frequency. Okay, we'll take a value around 20, 25, which is not that harsh because that is very no. Let's take a value around the 20. Okay, something like that. We'll do it. Yeah. Output level is set to 99, input trim is set to 99, everything's okay. This is what we do on the filter page. Here on the MPQ, we'll just take the level a bit down and get the drive a bit up so it sounds a bit harder. Yeah, a bit distorted. And yeah, this is the second sound, that's it. We'll save it, and the next step is we go to combi mode and mix the both programs up, and yeah, do the effects work. Okay, we'll see us in combi mode.